Coach Tomlin's personality, Russ's personality.
Yeah.
Is this a good fix? Is this a good fit?
I think this is a match made in heaven.
Really?
'Cause just like you said, with Coach Tomlin personality, Russ personality, when you have a head coach that has the ability to gear his team up, like I talked about early on in the show, gear his team up for whatever that presents themselves, and then you have a quarterback that has that same fire, that can be a dangerous football team, and we all know what Russ is capable of doing. I agree with you 100%. As a DB in this league, Keenan Allen is definitely one of those guys who you have to keep your eye on, especially on third down and in the red zone. He's a guy that can manipulate coverages, create those mismatches, and I think this was a huge pickup for the Chicago Bears. And what this is telling me is that they have found their quarterback in the draft. I do believe that they are going to go out and get Caleb Williams as well. I don't know what they're going to end up getting for Justin Fields, but they have enough equity right now in the draft to pretty much get whatever they want.
How does it feel? You're at a away game and you see all these fans. Come on, P.
It's nothing like the Steeler Nation, baby. They show up wherever we play.
And I gotta ask you, why did you decide to sign here when you?
The storied franchise always have great defensive players.
Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin. I mean, I would not rather be anywhere else. This is where I wanted to be just because of the fans. They travel well, and just how well the defense is played year in and year out. I had to be a part of this.
I'd love to ask you about that. You've played on some great defenses, played for some great defensive coaches, but what is it like to play for Mike Tomlin?
Man, Coach Tomlin is different, man. He eats, sleep, and breathes football. He really does. Every day we have our separate meetings with the older guys. We have our winning edge meetings. We always trying to find something that's going to give us that edge to win the ball game, and that we did today.
Were you surprised to see the Chiefs arrive in Baltimore and stymie Lamar Jackson and the Ravens the way the offense have been playing?
You know, Jamie, I was not surprised at all because they have a guy by the name of Patrick Mahomes. And their defense, if you look at it, their defense did turn it up to a whole new level in the second half of the season. I believe they end up being ranked the number 2 scoring defense, giving up only 16.5 points, and that's winning football. And they have a defensive coordinator, Steve Spagnuolo, who has a game plan for whatever offense is going to present themselves on the football field. So I was not surprised one bit to see the outcome of that game.
I'm going to be in on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the reason why I think Travis is getting a little old in the tooth.
No doubt.
But still can play, still can ball, can still get open. But the receivers had an issue with drops last year. And they're getting a guy who didn't play much last year, but he's a guy who can take the top off defense. We saw what he's able to do in Baltimore. First year in Arizona last year, what he was able to do to team back up with Kyler Murray. I love the pickup because Patrick Mahomes needed some guy to kind of take the pressure off him when he's trying to deliver that ball down the field and looking for touchdown passes.
These guys, 3, 2, 1,
man.
where do you rank them? Let's get right to it.
Now, this may be even tougher than the one we just had to rank because I admire and love all of these guys' game. But I'm going to start with number 3. I'm going to go with Pat. Number 1, I got to go with my guy,
Jalen
Ramsey. He's like a Uncle Charles. He can play outside. He can play inside. He can tackle. Great ball skills. It's nothing that Jalen cannot do. He has the size. Every time I have an opportunity to watch when he was with the Miami Dolphins and when he was with the Rams, I wanted to see him play because I know he's going to bring the noise each and every time he's out there on the field. Oh, man.
1 or 2. Only
1 or 2. I'll give you my first Bruce Arians story. Coach used to always wear white high socks all the way up to his knees, right? So this spring practice, he ended up wearing black socks. I was like, Coach, what you wearing black socks for? Like, your thing is always white high tube socks. He's like, well, today I'm dressed for a funeral because we're about to kill y'all asses today.
I want to run through a wall for this guy. That's a great story.
I love that.